Drive time with Steven. Heading to an appointment. So I just thought I don't know, maybe this won't see the light of day. Maybe it does, who knows? But I thought I'd do a quick video. This GameStop is a fiasco. I just love it. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. I agree with Talib and AOC with them pushing against all the expected pushback that we would see that was going to happen. Because when the hedge fund millionaire, billionaire elitists, Wall Street elitists get gamed at their own game, of course they go crying like little sniveling bitches. Crying and whining like little sniveling bitches, right? This is manipulation of the market. This is not fair. We got to do something about this. It's rules for thee, not for me, right? That's exactly how all of these a-holes, if nothing has become more transparent this last year than that, you're just not paying attention. It's always rules for thee, but not for me. Coming from these assholes, way far up the pyramid food chain. So I'm glad they're getting some of their own medicine. I am so thrilled. But then again, Congress and the protectors, the protection racket of these elitists, our senators, our congressmen, right? Our lawmakers. They're stepping in. They halted the trading on Robinhood, right? They halted the trading of some of these things because they're realizing, wow, these dumb sheeple, these dumb NPCs that we thought we had all programmed to, just do whatever we wanted to on our human resources, our rats, our work rats, they're starting to catch on. They're gaming us. No, we can't let that happen. So we make special rules. At least make special rules to save their ass. I hope this just thoroughly effing pisses you off. And your eyes are open. That everything is rigged against the common man. The common American. The working class American. Everything is rigged against you. They give you just a little tiny bit of bread, a little tiny crumbs, and a little piece of candy here and there, just to keep you sufficed, just to keep you, complacent enough to. I was going to hit somebody. Complacent enough to not rise up. Speaking of which, guys, go download my song "Rise Up." I when I dropped that song, I was like, oh, this is going to get me in trouble. It was right around the time, it was the day before the Capitol shiznit happened. I'm like, crap. And it was designated more to the lockdowns and that's really what it was more written about. It really focus was the lockdowns and what's taking place there. But all of this cronyism, right? Capitalism is not the problem. All of these leftists and whatnot that aren't just straight out, full-born, well, even the communists for that matter, but these millennial, progressives that are totally against the system. It isn't capitalism that's the enemy. It isn't the desire to want to be able to create a business and reap the rewards of that business that really are the problem. It's the crony capitalism, the corporatism that's the problem. It's the big money. It's rules for thee. It's not free market, right? It's that rules for thee, not for me. That's what that's what causes the problems. It all gets blamed on capitalism because that's what the elites want us to do. They don't want us to understand, wait a minute, it's not capitalism down here. It's not the problem of having a business and creating a widget or creating a project or a product or a service and then getting a fair wage for that. It's that there's special rules for as you have more money. You get to make the rules. It's not a free market. And wrapping this back to I started with, I love the fact that they're getting BF'd right now. They're just getting raw dog BF'd right now. And I think it's awesome. and it needs to needs more of that needs to happen. Yeah, they're both out just to screw us, man. Screw us blue. So screw them back. F you. Yeah, driving down here through Portland, man. It's what a can I not switch this when I'm recording? Thought I could. Pause for a minute. They claim this market manipulation. It's market manipulation because all of these, troll armies are manipulating the market by buying these. That's rich. That is rich coming from these scumbags that all they do is manipulate the market. Was it insider trading or manipulation or nefarious when Nancy Pelosi bought up a bunch of Tesla stock when all of a sudden they were going to be pushing hard for green technologies, right? Was that market manipulation on her part? Inside kind of trading, inside information? I don't think any of these politicians like congressmen or senators, they shouldn't be able to, when they're in office, they shouldn't be able to make any kind of trades. If we really want to be fair, because they get true inside information, right? And inside information the common man's never going to get. Portland's turned into a, so gross, man. If I can switch this camera around. Kind of on another note, kind of ties in. Please, everybody, quit calling Democrats stupid. Please quit calling the politicians stupid. Saying that they just are, how the policies that they're enacting are so crazy. They're so dumb. How can these politicians and these elitists, right? How can they be so dumb? They're not dumb. Quit calling them dumb. Don't call them dumb. You're playing exactly into what they want you to think. You're giving them the plausible deniability that they want to have from us. They're not stupid. They're evil. They don't care. They don't care. They literally think of us as rats. So don't think of them as dumb, because they're not. They know exactly what they're doing when they enact policies that absolutely smash us. Go read my article I put on sjgperspective.com. My most recent article, my most recent blog post I put there. Kind of sum up my thoughts on that when it came to what triggered that blog post was that John Kerry taking away the pipeline jobs and just telling them basically to go build solar panels that are built overseas typically. We need to not give these cretins a pass any longer. And I read another thing today about how the congressmen and I think some senators or congressmen are needing armed police and police escorts and armed security because of the threats that they've been getting. Fucking A. Who cares? All of a sudden now they care about guns. Or now they don't want to get rid of all the guns. Now they don't want to defund the police. And you know what? Let them live in some fucking fear. That's what I say. Let them live in some fucking... I am not advocating violence, don't get me wrong. But they should have a little bit of... not a little bit, a lot more respect for the people of which they say they are serving and governing. So if they got to live in a little bit of fear for a while, who cares? They put us in fear nonstop all the time. All this last year has been is fear, 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 fear. They use fear constantly to control us. They are at war. We're at war right now. We're at war, but it's not that necessarily we're at war with a country, with a specific country. We're at war with the ruling elite that don't care about us and want to kill and squash us. They want to squash us. They can manipulate our lives to the point that people lose their businesses, lose their jobs. Families fall apart. You can't leave your house. You got to wear 3 masks. Get injected with this experimental dealio. That's all fine. But all of a sudden then they lose their shit when all of a sudden some billionaire hedge funds that they're probably vested in, some of those, are losing money from gaming the system and betting in a slimy ass way that some company's going to fail. F them. F them if they can't take a joke. That's what I think. So, all right. Give me your thoughts below. And without fear or animus, I got some animus towards the freaking Elite. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah, I don't like them. I grit my teeth. Man, Portland is a crap hole. Sorry, Portland, but you are a crap hole. Wow. Whoa. Hey, oh, look at that. That's good. That's nice. It's nice right there. Jeez. Wow. All right. Till next time, it's S2G Perspective. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.